Alright. We're starting the game. So glad I saved because I accidentally lost power for a bit there. And that was unfortunate. But now we're live again as well, as the Thieves Guild shows up and says, yes, we're connected and all that jazz. And of course have to wait for the Atlas logo, which actually looks pretty amazing there. Persona Studio. Which, I'm not surprised they have an entire studio just devoted to this one property. Makes sense. And, yeah, because it's actually quite dry, I ended up having to get some hand lotion just because my hands were hurting from the dryness. But, took care of that, so that's why it took a little longer for the initial startup. So I apologize for that, but, you know, things happen. Shibuya Terror, huh? Oh, right. We did the Madarame thing, and now we're waiting for the next operation. That's right. Oh, crossword puzzle. Nice. We'll play a little. Crossword. Where's the crosswords? Because I am not going to go through all that effort right now. That's will seeds. I mean, I'll need those, so I'll reload the page. There, that's reloaded. That's not the page I'm looking for. There we go. An outdoor allergy. Oh, pollinosis? I would have never known that one. Like, I never would have figured that one out. I am not even sure what pollinosis is. Oh, okay. Oh, hay fever. That's what it is.
I see. Nice.
Fair enough.
Hey.
Let's see. We'll read the Outlaw book. Since we can't leave tonight anyway, I don't think.
Yep.
We'll work on our charm.
Hey, hey.
It'll be nice once we can speed up our book reading process, but we can't yet. Excuse me. So they're talking about a detective and the thieves, which is interesting that they're doing both.
What do you think about that? I was wondering about that. That's cool. It's so cool.
All right. People are starting to get excited about the thieves, which I don't blame them.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Totalitarianism. Ugly government type.
How about you?
Yeah? So what's the question? Yes. Honestly. The answer to that is yes.
This is it. Exactly. Well said.
Oh boy.
Nice going.
Yep. Just being awesome. with my scholarly knowledge.
So,
And my charm, and all that jazz.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh? I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it.
Sicko.
I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet.
Wow.
That's the worst. So that's what he's using Nijibe Senpai for? Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Oh boy.
Nijibe Senpai knew?
Oh boy. I could see her snapping at
What
each
is
of
the
there.
meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake.
Oh yeah, sure, totally her sake.
I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy.
It can happen to anyone.
No time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment.
Yeah,
If you
sure.
wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
I'm gonna punch this guy in his ugly chin.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor.
Wow. 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 Principal Jabba, you are scum.
If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thief.
Oh yeah, sure, that's totally what it is.
That's absurd.
Wow. Wow.
So, let's say this rumor is
Oh,
true.
hey, welcome
Do
to the
you
stream.
intend to ignore those students in trouble?
I want to punch him in his ugly nose and face. You don't manipulate your student like this, and no wonder why she gets into the sticky situation she does. She's been blackmailed into
Your
investigating
sister
the
would have
thieves.
solved this easily if she were in your position.
Oh, punch that annoying troll doll in the face.
Expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
Can I kick him in the nose too while I'm at it? Poor Makoto. I can't even imagine the pressure she's under. The principal's just like, oh, I'm not gonna bother with the criminal stuff attacking us. I'm gonna suggest that it's connected to the thieves and make her investigate it. What a jerk. It's a lot more understandable why Makoto goes after the, this situation. But, an evil overload, Lord. This ain't some kind of video game. It's not like we actually have a lead at the moment. We kind of do, but wow. I'm quite annoyed at the moment.
Hey,
Oh! Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll see her.
I think that's good. I knew it!
This is gonna be interesting. She has very red hair.
Good effort.
Oh.
I was thinking...
Okay, so I need to help her
I
with
know.
her, thing.
Thank you so much.
Romantically? I think that'd get her flustered. I'm not gonna do that. Oh. That's awkward. And
What?
unfortunate. Regaining confidence.
Yes.
Well, ooh, nice. Oh, that is very nice.
All right.
Tumbling. I'm not gonna complain about that skill picking up.
I'll be heading home now.
I still wonder what's the story behind her bowing
Right.
every time outside of the, being prim and proper. Don't really care so much about the HP boosts, but hey, I'll take them. I'm more concerned about SP. Oh, wow. Wait. What's her not eating properly? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a hint or thing, anything. I wonder what that's about.
Ah, you're back.
And hopefully Yusuke gets some more personality. I'm hoping. And not just through his social link, because guess who's not terribly interested in his social link right now? Gotta wait for a while.
Hey,
So we'll just read.
Make sure your clothes up.
Work on them stats again.
yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna replay this again.
Hey.
Obviously not this instant, but I will replay it. And here's our field trip to Pancake Land.
That's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements.
Really? Who would have known?
To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and
Huh. He ain't even listening.
Of course I'm not. I already know all this.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
The scheduling department determines when the scheduling is done? Whoa!
Could this get any more obvious? Wow, he's not even listening to what I said.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length.
Sorry, On Ryuji, I clocked out hours ago.
The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
Whoa, the editing is done in the editing room?
I swear, I'm not gonna pass.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
A jerk, clearly.
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bot after all.
Ew?
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Double ew?
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks?
Clearly
Yank
not.
their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
Something Mo rules? I don't know what the rest of his shirt says.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Hey, I've just been
Well
sleeping.
then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The
Okay.
blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway.
Rude.
Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Oh, joy.
This sucks.
I'm just so
What a
happy
pain in the
about
ass.
this.
This is totally killing my vibe.
We didn't even have a vibe today. It's just, dealing with cables. Yay, what a wonderful field trip.
I'm so pissed off.
No more rules. Okay, that's his shirt.
Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit. Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you?
And Mona's
I
hopping
get
in
how
and
you
out of the
feel,
bag.
though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today.
Well,
We
that's
don't spend
something.
much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Okay, the pancakes.
Delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium. Then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
Delicious
Right in the
pancakes.
middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Obviously, they're not gonna let a cat
Really?
ride.
You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Oh, hello, Akechi. Problematic character.
Yeah, what do you want? I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
I think they took out the pancake meme.
Filming? What? You a celebrity? Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Aw, they took out the pancake meme.
Oh.
I think.
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So, you're going to go have cake now?
Oh, cake instead.
I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself. Huh? Cake? What are you talking about? Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Pancakes?
No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
They still have the pancake meme after all.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
Although, with how long it was from the beginning of the... He was listening in the entire time. Oh my goodness. By having him catch the entire conversation like that, because the pancake comment was at the beginning. By having him catch that part, it's clear he's been listening the entire time. That means... That changes a lot, actually. Oh boy.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's go to Dometown.
I am curious to see how big of change that will make, with him having heard the entire conversation.
All right.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So, the fact that he overheard all of it and everything, oh boy.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real, my stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
Oh boy. I am really looking forward to see how that's going to change things.
Well then.
Try not to stand out too much. That's Ryuji's thing. Rude.
Hey.
Somewhat accurate, but still rude. Let's go see the clinic and see if we can't talk to Takumi.
Please head to the exam room.
We'll get some medicine though.
Okay, which one?
Let's see.
You want that one? Thanks. Do you know what it actually costs to make a new medicine? Oh, did you decide? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. Take care.
We'll get that. I wonder if there's anyone else I can talk to help with the cat quest.
I'm so angry.
If I can't, that's fine, but I thought I'd look. Madarame? Oh. Oh. This poor guy. Well, he thinks he's the... Wow, that's messed up. He's so drunk that he's thinking like that. You gotta be really drunk to think you're the wife or mother of Madarame. or something like that. You gotta be really drunk to be in a state like that. I'm still not brave enough for the airsoft shop. So I guess we're gonna go back to the cafe and just do our books, unfortunately.
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
I mean, it'll be good in the long run to get it all done, but it is still a little frustrating that, you know, I can't work on my guts like I'd like to. But hey, if I get to 4, that's not a bad thing.
Well then.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
Oh boy.
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
2, 1, and
now,
go.
on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
Hottest, huh?
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's
Shows
the
he's
high
got
school
some-
detective Goro Akechi.
Shows he's got charisma if they brought him back, though.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
Oh, brother. That actually was kind of a good joke.
But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Notice Joker didn't bother responding to the button.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're necessary.
Ah, I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Oh, let's turn it on him.
Throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions.
Oh, I see what you're doing already, and it's really quite dirty.
It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
No, not really.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
From certain limitations, sure.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police, do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Have fun.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say.
Oh, okay,
There
yeah.
are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe.
Yeah, no
They
kidding.
aren't truly acting with good intentions.
You're not wrong there.
Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
That is new, I think.
Oh, you really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject.
I can see why. And
If
I
it's
like
all
him a
right
lot
with
more
you,
here.
Would you continue sharing your thoughts with me? Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
even
guess
more
you
so
could call
here.
it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Yeah, no, it's even more clear. I mean, it's still thinly veiled, but it's even more clear this time around, especially after, knowing the story. You could hear the kind of desperation, and it's going to be interesting to see how it changes things here.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves.
You?
Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Justice Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I'm excited to see what comes with Akechi this time around.
All right. Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info. And registered. Well,
That was fast.
I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Ooh, okay. That explains why it didn't sound quite the same. I can see that.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi?
Yep.
I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
There's something there. Yeah, it does sound a little different. It wasn't just me then, huh? Oh good, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Sometimes you have to do necessary things there. Are we being a little selfish? Maybe, but we're also helping people in the process. And we're doing what's necessary.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
Oh, another message. Change the question, huh?
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this? Anyway,
Because they saved him.
he
That's
means the
why.
survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it. Hey!
Let's see. Let's check and see if the plant's ready for more nutrients.
Nice.
Okay, so it's still healthy. You know, actually, we probably could take the night to build some new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make some lockpicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Work on our proficiency that way. And get some lockpicks, which we needed. Oh, 1 second. The radio that Mom had for her, you know, thing. 1 second. That's what I get for not thinking about that beforehand and starting before the radio goes off as the alarm clock. Whoops. Okay, I got my controller back.
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Super lame, huh? Vulgar content? That's not vulgar. It's weird, but it's not vulgar. There's a difference. Know the difference. Call everything vulgar, then it
I'm so close.
reduces the quality of the word. Just like the Detective Prince, huh?
Too cool.
Oh boy.
Says who?
Oh boy, that's not telling or anything.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then.
In some places, you could be a threat. I won't argue that.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Oh, come on, stop screaming.
Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways.
Not screaming, where are the Phantom Thieves?
They'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being phantom thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something?
Or could it be you always are asking us questions when you show up?
My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Oh, this is just being mean.
How about you? What did you do for your friend?
Oh!
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
Makoto, I mean, I get why she's doing this. She's under a lot of stress and kind of snapped, but oh.
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've got to be more dependable than some people I know.
Oh, Ryuji, you're being mean there.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
Ow, poor Makoto. That's just, ow.
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Poor girl. That's just rough. Ow.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hotshot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
Why?
Filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
Where are you headed then?
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, aunt's house.
No.
I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
Oh no.
That's not the issue here. Seriously though, what are we gonna do about him?
It's way too small. Plus, my mom had never agreed to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
I don't think
Don't you two live in a cafe?
Sojiro will be okay with
I've been
that.
wondering about that for a while.
Coffee Dad.
It's not
Uh-oh.
too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Don't I get a say in this? Oh.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
Great.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
And he's just like, you jerk! Shakes the cat. Not a lot, but a little bit.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house.
Coffee Dad is so great. I love Coffee
You're
Dad.
helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Oh.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
Someone doesn't like coffee.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Ryuji, you're such a kid.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On Takamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Ryuji, please.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee.
Coffee Dad still remains best dad.
Sheesh. They had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
He still remains the best dad.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
Stop screaming,
At this rate,
Ryuji.
we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Cat.
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
However, the suspects on the news are already being pursued by the police. Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit. That won't do.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Oh, Yusuke, starving
Sorry.
artist.
I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Starving artist Yusuke, stop.
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
Parsley.
So, what do you say?
Hot pot in this weather?
That doesn't matter.
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
You don't have any
We'll
money.
take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too. What's up?
Down we go.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner. Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun.
I had to
Her
offer,
name was
buddy.
Dawn, right? She's a nice girl. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
That is a very small kitchen. I mean, it makes sense since it's more of a coffee shop than it's anything else.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So, I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Yeah. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
He's really starting to loosen up, and I love that fact.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last
Oh,
appearance
boy.
was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today.
Talk about deja vu.
It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland.
Sigh.
But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things.
Sigh, don't be
You
mean.
understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Don't be mean, Sigh.
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen.
Uh-oh.
All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
I mean, I get why she's so strict about it. It is hard to make it when you're, you know, having to start from such, you know, humble origins, but still.
Sorry.
Going to such extremes, yeah, no.
Now. Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done?
Oh no. Oh no.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Makoto. Don't get yourself in trouble. I mean, she's in an awful situation, so I'm not surprised.
I can't eat another bite.
But still. And they still are drinking nice soda.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry.
gonna have to borrow the sofa.
And down she goes.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
And she's out.
Sleep already?
She must be
It'd be
fatigued.
weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends.
Hey, he actually dyed his hair fully. Nice.
I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see.
It's lonely.
So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
Oh, that's...
So you got nothing to lose, huh?
That's a messed up way to put it, but okay.
Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh?
No,
Back when I was
Ryuji.
a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
Ow.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Oh boy.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Blackmail.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Can I punch that thing? Please? I want to punch this thing too.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
Oh, no.
That young man suddenly attacked
Oh,
him.
no.
He shot, and this man got injured.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what happened.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you
Yeah,
deal with this
okay.
so my
What a
name isn't
scumbag.
mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
I really don't like him. Although his eyes do remind me of a Shadow's, actually. They kind of have that orange, yellowish-orange tint to them.
Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him? You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested.
That's an
I understand
understatement.
all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up.
Sad, but also accurate.
The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Ow.
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
Oh, brother.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
She's a time traveler.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader. Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
All right, see you when you come back. If you know, you get a chance
that
to.
reminds
I get
me.
it.
The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
A really dumb one.
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Just Morgana, no one else.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Chill with the crush, man.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
It's because the old guy.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She's a great teammate.
No, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... still. Ah, it's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? Ah, I can't stand it anymore!
Poor Ryuichi.
Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Ooh, photos. Hey, I like that one.
Whoa!
Poor Morgana. I'll protect my sleeping beauty no matter what. But I'm still right here. Morgana. Oh, I love that.
Hey!
Did something happen?
Oh, come on. Let me do the thing. Grilled fish and miso soup, and I got this little tiny blanket.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
You kind of have a chain and ball.
That you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates.
All of them. Ooh.
Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Ooh, nice. That'll be handy.
All right.
Additional stock. Yes.
It's almost time.
Clearly, I want to keep the counselor as one of the personas I always carry right now, but, you know. Oh, what's this? Oh, no.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, this.
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
Because he is.
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem.
Oh, Makoto, please.
So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world.
Right.
Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's surprising. So, you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Poor Sai,
Why
Makoto.
does everyone get on my case?
Poor Makoto.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
The coffee dad is so
too, from what I've
nice.
heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
The wheels on his suitcase are kind of lame. And hey, welcome to the stream.
You up? Hey.
So get dressed and get out of here, basically. Him and that porridge. I can't even. Why is he so obsessed with the porridge? Hey, welcome to this. There you go. Shibuya. Uh-oh. Oh, that's unfortunate that it took so long. No. I'm doing alright. I am, you know, got a long set of streaming ahead, but hey. Kinda happens. No, it's still unfortunate. I mean, you know, sometimes chat windows, you have to fight them a little bit. Yeah, we'll go talk to her. We have the courage for it, so... we'll do the clinical trial. And we do have the persona for it, so that'll help too. Instant, huh? Yeah, bottoms up. Okay. Oh, nice. Burning, huh? Uh-oh.
Hello?
If you stream, let me know.
Oh.
Awesome. Nah, the thing is, the first time you start doing activity like this, like be it a YouTube channel, be it streaming, be it whatever, you have a learning curve ahead of you. It's just kind of inevitable. And like if you look at my first videos, I kind of sound more like maybe something. Hey, greetings. I'm gonna do a Pokemon battle now, and this is my recording. And it sounded a lot worse because, one, I had a worse mic, and two, I had an even worse voice that just really was not suitable for streaming. It annoyed me beyond all reason. Like, yeah. So, it's a learning curve, and you have to learn how your voice works when you stream with your voice, too. And your tone will change. Oh, you reset your channel? Neat. Oh, excuse me.
All right.
And I have a new skill, so that'll help.
Hello? Huh?
Okay. No, I understand. Aw. Your first Pokemon battle, I assume? Hey, our guts went up to staunch.
All right.
We're still not brave enough for, you know, night. For the airsoft shop, we're still not brave enough, I think. Yeah, just drop them in the Discord chat. Yeah, sometimes you can't help that, and you just have to roll with the punches. Well, that's quite a number of crits. Was he using something like Frost Breath? Or she? Huh.
Hey!
Wasn't brave enough until now.
What do you want to do?
I think we're actually gonna try to call Kawakami.
Oh!
Now we can actually call her.
Hi!
That's expensive.
I see.
Teacher.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
I am not gonna date her again.
Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you?
That was definitely awkward the first time. Where it's like, oh no, we should date Kawakami. No, please.
The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
I was lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record. Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times.
What?
It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't
Okay.
it?
Thank you. I'll look at it after we're done with the stream.
However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good? Then it's a deal.
Okay, Sigilyph. Sigilyph is an interesting Pokemon. Although weakness policy Sigilyph is a little strange to think about.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you.
Oh, nice.
What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
With Sigilyph, I prefer the Cosmic Power and then the Orb set where you switch statuses over and then you have Stored Power as your main attack.
Alright.
Temperance. Nice.
What am I doing here with one of my students? Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
What?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm,
Huh. It's same voice actress, huh? Just different
I'm considered
intonation.
over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often. I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class.
Yeah, I can see that one. Honestly, I do like the
Just think about it.
Psycho
okay?
Shift set myself. Similar, except like Toxic or Flame Orb, Psycho Shift, Cosmic Power. Please stop talking like that.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah. The Sigilyph set, yeah. I prefer it when it's a little more, you know, able to spread the status too, but that's just me. How am I supposed to talk to Akechi, though? It's not like I can just ring him up at the random points and, you know, start building the relationship that way. Koji Ichi. Harmony Alley? Okay. Yeah, captions on Twitch would be kind of nice. And, oh, yeah, the quarantine's been rough. Koji Ichi next time I get a chance, I guess. So, we're slowly starting to figure out the side quests there, but, you know.
How tragic.
Nothing wrong with rain. Rain.
Give it a try.
Copper, huh? Wouldn't it be green? Because it's like, you know, the Statue of Liberty?
This is it. That's it.
That's, yeah. Even introverts need to be able to get out and talk to someone else. It's rough not being able to. Kind of drives you nuts.
Nice going.
I've been feeling it myself, going a little stir crazy. Yikes. It can be rough.
You have.
Oh.
Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away?
Oh, look at Akechi there. He looks so, you know, chalky.
She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy.
Nah, there's really nothing much that can be done. It's just everyone's in lockdown.
The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it?
Fine.
Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
They even gave him nice sparkles. That's funny. We'll first go to the library, drop our book off.
Hey!
Aw, I was gonna drop my book off. What are you doing? Oh, he just wants to say the thing, huh?
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
Makoto thinks I'm a thief,
Have a
huh?
listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Dagnabbit, Ryuji!
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up.
Obviously!
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it? You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves.
Okay.
Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
Blackmail in return?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too. If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you? That's the same as admitting to it, you know. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Ryuji!
Idiot!
Ryuji!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I don't really have much choice.
Can't be helped now.
Ryuji, you moron. You dum-dum.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here.
Delta. I didn't say Delta.
Ryuji Sakamoto, on to Kamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Ryuji, you done goofed.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame.
Oh, fair enough.
While those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
Being more productive, nice.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
Oh, nice.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible?
Ah.
However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof.
Oh, nice.
Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's not like I have a choice. Thanks to Ryuji there.
It's just turning into a real pain.
That's why you don't scream, "I'm a phantom thief!" at the top of your voice.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
You're an idiot, buddy.
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
Yeah, but only one of you said, "I'm a phantom thief!"
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being.
We'll take a listen to what she has to say
We made
anyway.
a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, think.
So, we doing this? All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
Well, we're about to find out. Well, you're the one who was screaming, "I'm a phantom thief," again. Excuse me. Oh, didn't mean to sneeze. I apologize for that.
Okay.
Let's make lockpicks. 4 of them.
Yeah.
Help our proficiency and get some more tools. Which we need more of. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rainy seasons are always good to do stuff like this because it boosts your growth. So, I took advantage of that. Oh, come on, you know what position you're in, right? Ugh, sickos.
Hey!
Hey!
Nope.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
It's a really good game, not gonna lie.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
It's okay, that happens.
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her? Why are you being so serious?
I don't know if that'll
Their main
happen
hub of
anytime
activity
soon.
is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once
2
that is
weeks, huh?
passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She's under a lot of pressure. She's being blackmailed herself, so
Really
yeah.
had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
Well, a mafia boss is certainly a viable target for a Phantom Thief, but
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this Phantom Thief business?
uh-oh. Poor Sai.
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
Right, that's totally what it is.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader? Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
Somehow.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Well, back to the
We're
grind
meeting
we
in front
go.
of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment? Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri, so if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
You could have just said, I'd like to see Sayuri.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess. To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say.
Okay, what do you got,
Throughout my
Yusuke?
artistic career, There have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I'm trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
Uh-oh.
Are you aware that I'm attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore. My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there.
Understandably, when you're stressed like this.
I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand.
How can the heart bring forth beauty if it doesn't understand itself, let alone beauty around it?
To be perfectly frank, though.
Oh, wow.
I am unsure of how to do so.
That's a lot of screens.
Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world.
Well.
Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth. You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work, but I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually.
Use that impurity to flavor.
I must go now. My curfew approaches. I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Hopefully he does more than just talk about art the entire time.
Rain, huh?
Huh. Yeah, you probably have a point.
Hey.
I hope there's more though.
What is it?
Gotta make some tools again. Work on our proficiency, make more tools, and the rainy stuff, you know.
Okay.
More of those, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Well, I actually have some decent tools now. Ooh, book time. Yeah, getting enough sleep is kind of important.
Hey, hey!
Wow, the rain on the window looks good. And we need to turn in our book. That'll be the first thing we do today.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Oh boy. Here we go again. Sleep? I hear it's some mythical thing that makes you feel better.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
I warned you about this.
Well, I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Because you didn't do anything earlier.
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once.
This guy is useless.
You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do.
Poor Makoto. You're asking her to deal with the mafia. You're a maniac.
This is it.
Exactly.
Nice going!
That's a lot of yen to be able to produce.
Hey!
The air is so muggy. And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh?
This is going south.
Oh!
Huh?
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car!
That's not convincing at all.
Oh,
Is
brother.
she talking about me?
If Francois...
Come on.
If you don't like it, then you know something, don't you?
Oh no, I can't stand how bad her acting is.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she?
She's a terrible actress.
Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Ooh, nice. Oh, right, and I forgot about the shakes you can get. 40 cups of boring.
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything. Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry. I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
I have something.
First the library. Okay, so I can't change my book out. Lame. Okay, to the library again. I really want to change my book out, though. I mean, I have plenty of other books, but I'd rather read the ones at the library first, because you can only have one of those at a time.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something? Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately. Oh, fine, I'll do what you say. Just please don't hurt me. One day, the two of us went to Shibuya.
Oh, I accidentally unplugged myself, so I can't hear what it's saying. But yeah, I leaned into the fact that I've noticed, like, this evil, abusive transfer student monster thing, so, you know. Decided to lean into that.
He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out. Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Well, gotta investigate somehow.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Cough drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
I was right.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to
Alright, take care.
We'll ask Ida directly.
Talk to you when we get a chance.
Please tell me about the job.
She's still doing that?
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know. Proof? You've gotta be lying. You can't trick me.
It sounds good. I do look forward to that.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know. Proof? You've gotta be. Come on. Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it. So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
No.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Well, poor guy. Being blackmailed. You're not viable for this particular role, I'm sorry. Morgana, I choose you! Yeah, we'll work on the social link, I guess.
Master?
Oh, I don't have any temperance right now.
Hey!
I think we're gonna make some more tools, actually. Again, because it also works on the proficiency thing, and I get more lockpicks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And I need that. Increased proficiency, I mean.
Nice.
Hey, another point. Hey, there we go. We're skilled now.
All right.
Well then.
We also need to work on our charm. But yeah, we can work on our other stuff too. Like take the burger challenge next time we have some free time.
So humid.
Interesting.
I don't get it.
Okay.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day.
Finding the specifics may be difficult.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going.
All right. Look, we might end up running into the Mafia.
It's somewhere.
Hello.
Don't follow.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there.
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap.
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? Well, that's disappointing.
Come on, the shop's right around here.
Seems like some kind of sale.
Shady, but you know, things like that happen.
I see.
Near the train station. Interesting.
I can see it.
Oh, no time for detours. Lame.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. We can't fall behind.
I can feel it.
Oh.
Lame, I can't even check the ticket. Down this way.
What's up?
Focus.
Oh, down this way, actually.
I can feel it.
There he is. Okay, interesting.
All right. We should. I have no idea which of these leads are real.
Let's see. I kinda suspect the, arcade.
Sorry.
I was actually just gonna go to Central Street, but hey, welcome back! And the arcade's over here. Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. There we go.
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss? That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? It's real easy.
It seems we didn't have...
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery.
Oh no!
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me.
Eh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
if you don't want to deal with that.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You got...
Thanks, you
I'm
ruined
pretty
my
sure
lead.
he's part of the mafia we're looking for. I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he
Those
thought
aren't
all the traps I was laying down.
You call those traps?
By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
Those were not traps.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan.
Glad I worked on those.
Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
Those really weren't traps. Those were... Oh, by the way, I know you're a crime boss. Tell me your secrets. Yeah, that's real effective.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Awkward.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president.
Hey, welcome back again.
Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
So... Oh, that's how.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough.
She tries. I gotta give her that. And what in the world is that emoji?
Then again, she called you just to apologize.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Maybe she's not so bad after all. Hey! Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Reading another book. Get it taken care of. I really want to switch books tomorrow, but you know.
Oh!
Oh, nice! Finally got to level 4. And hey!
Alright.
I definitely do try to stream here quite a bit. So, glad to have you on board for the stream. Even if it is a quieter one. I might do something related to Pokemon after this one. Still the rainy season. Got it.
So, we meet again. My, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last.
Yeah, they really weren't traps. Those were more ridiculous.
What will they choose next?
They were.
Do you think?
Really bad questions, too. You could use questions as traps, but, you know, things have been.
To be blunt, neither do I. However, I'm positive they'll soon target someone who will garner even more attention. Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air.
I mean, even a simple question can be a trap if you use it right.
If you have any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
That's not exactly a nice thing to do. I would not recommend doing it. That's not exactly the most ethical thing to do.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
Yeah.
We're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids.
And blackmailing them.
We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing.
Wow, they're just kind of screaming. Yeah, and harassing in that way too, unfortunately.
Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut Akechi up if we pull this off, but...
Stop
That's
screaming.
exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
Yeah, no way we just happen to know someone who'd...
Wait, that journalist.
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh, yeah! I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Did he just try to drink the entire thing in like seconds?
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
I drank too fast. That's always awkward to do. Don't want to do that. Take your time. Yeah, okay. We'll make the call tonight.
Oh.
But first, Choganyaya, boop, Velvet Room. Let's get a Temperance persona real quick.
Hey, inmate!
I just love how they just like drop kick you into the cell like that. Combat? It's pretty good. I like the combat in this game.
Time for finished. You'd like to read the compend registration? You'd like to register this?
Oh, Izanagi is a DLC
These are the
persona.
paths you
That's
have
fair.
walked.
Temperance. It's related to the story. Temperance, there we go.
This persona, you'll withdraw this and accept this persona. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Okay, now we can go ahead and work on Becky's. Or, you know, Kawakami. I actually could probably work on Gundad too, but...
Oh!
Might as well work on this one a little bit. Because I actually have the persona for it.
Hey!
She's also incredibly expensive. Kind of frustrating that you have to spend 5,000 a pop, but you know. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, she just passed out. She's really overdoing it. Ew. Oh yeah, sure.
know.
I don't believe her.
What?
They're just blackmailing her. That's not the wrong number. No, she's just a maid. She's actually a teacher that's
all right
in a tough spot.
Okay.
So she's also moonlighting as a maid on top of her school job. Because she's doing the maid thing. It's a weird Japanese thing. And when I say weird, it's weird to us. It's completely normal in Japan, I would assume. I don't know.
Makoto?
You can talk to your sister about this. In fact, you probably should.
Hey.
Ugh. You need to talk to your sister about this one. But I can see why she's kind of losing it. Yeah. Understandable. Saturday. Hey. Oh, come on, Sai. She's a prosecutor. Ugh. And you'll see. Oh, excuse me, hiccups.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
That's true. Trust nobody!
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
Shh! Don't let anyone know. I'm also in the Illuminati, apparently.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please. Please hurry.
Did you guys ever see the fan video where I was discussing that? And I mean, I didn't do it myself, but I was talking about it, and someone took a clip of that to show that I was part of the Illuminati, and it was amazing. I loved it. That was a very cool thing. Awesome. Well, we could do that today, but first, library. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Thank you. What would you like?
You know, totally. have no new books. Just, you know, I'm totally not part of secretive groups or anything.
Hey.
Well.
Listen up.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, I got clipped. People are on to me. They're on to me.
I'm on board. Yep.
I figured you had to.
Yes. Let us go.
We'll do the side quest. I haven't figured out how to trigger the other ones quite yet, but I'm working on it. In between studying and stat boosting and all that, of course.
I'm itching for action. Let's do this.
Well then.
Start all the way down there because that's where the mystery person is. Oh, proceeding area. Okay. And I love the fact they actually changed the music up. Oh, nice. This floor. It's not just the same da-da-da-da music all the way through, which I'm not going to complain about that.
We've been spotted. Let's deal with them before more arrive.
Naum.
They saw us? Let's take him out.
Bye!
Then.
Of course you are. Oh boy. My secret is getting out. They know.
Oh.
Yes.
You know, I can't talk about that, so...
I'll show you.
Totally can't talk about that one. Oh, this thing. Oh, these joy.
Let's go.
This guy is almost all based on singular. It is a rock, indeed.
Can I beat that loser?
Go for it.
On your knees. You're on the floor. You're the best, Panther.
Destroy them all. Oh, that didn't quite destroy them all. Came close, though. At least getting rid of one, anyway. Death kill guillotine.
Too slow.
Ow.
Yeah, nice one, Panther.
Persona. Check me out. Ravage them.
He's done. I kind of expected the other enemy to be harder to take out, or easier to take out. The one he summoned.
This new skill suits me.
Hey, she has a boosted fire spell. Nice.
What was I supposed to do?
Well, you got the old key.
Well then.
Really? They're not very good for portable knives, huh? Yeah, that's true. Morbid, but true. And we'll use this time to get some more experience and money and everything since, well, we're here anyway. Might as well, you know? They are. I've never tried.
All right, the first move is ours. We'll finish it. Get ready. Dance, Carmen. Don't move. Two out of the way. Let's finish this.
Trying? No, succeeding.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
We'll get through this path and then we'll go back to the top, I think. These items are actually going to be kind of useful. Curse Magatama. Got it. Ooh, I need this persona.
First move is ours. Ha! We'll finish it. Persona! Ha! Persona! Captain Kid! We're on the ground.
He's still alive.
Nice going, Skull.
Upbeat, huh? Give me your power.
That's ironic. A shadow with a sunny expression. Let's match its moves.
Give me a break. Besides that. I am thou.
Indeed. And I got him. I needed him. For fusion.
That's a new one, isn't it?
I'm not getting as many masks as I did the first time, but that's okay. Is it a little unfortunate? Maybe, but hey, things happen like that. I have these three, though.
It's almost scary how good I am. That's two out of the way. Do it with style.
Trade, huh? I'll trade your life. For experience and money.
Rose has thorns.
Okay.
Piece of cake.
I also have boosted experience and mementos, so I level up faster. It is. I thought so anyway. Of course, that's, I guess, what you get from someone in the Illuminati. Hey!
Now's our chance to strike. Go. Two enemies knocked down. There's more where that came from. All right.
Captain Kid!
work, team.
All right.
Easy win. They were nothing.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! You should have done it. Persona, dance for me. Whack him out.
Just
You're
stay
so gorgeous,
there.
Panther. Do it with style.
Good luck pinning anything on me. That's what's the benefit of being in an evil organization. You can't pin anything on me. Or something. Yep. I already have all these.
I got this.
So gorgeous, Panther.
Here goes.
Oh, it's already weak to ice. Okay. Got him.
Nice work, team.
All right.
And he's using a sledgehammer.
Shadow defeated. Now let's push forward.
I know it's a sledgehammer, but still. Sledgehammer makes it sound kind of goopy and gross.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Persona! You're so gorgeous, Panther. Pass the baton and follow up.
This isn't it.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Toxic sledgehammers. Exactly.
Okay. We beat him. All right, let's get going.
You knew what I was thinking about.
They saw us? Seriously? Well, let's erase them.
Do not consume, yes.
Oh crap, we've been spotted. Let's do this.
Bye. Or not, I guess. Oh, these things. Okay.
Three of them, but we're the better team. Persona! Persona! Dance, Carmen! Whack him out. You're so gorgeous, Panther. Pass the baton and follow up.
Ravage them.
KO on the double side.
Nice work, team.
All right.
No match for me.
Hopefully there's the guy on this floor. No? Okay. Do I have to hunt until I find him? Lame.
They saw us? Seriously? Well, let's erase them.
I have like 100 flowers. I want to use them all. Understandably.
Spotted us. Joker, let's hit him. We don't have a choice. Let's get him.
Bye. I think I have plenty of choice.
This car has a bunch of funny parts.
Poke, poke. Meow! Be careful with that. Oh.
I have 18 lockpicks. I think I can use one. See what we get. Hey, a bead. Nice. I mean, it's not the biggest treasure in the universe, but hey, it's better than nothing. And this floor is very simplistic. We'll keep going up for now. And we're back to momentous songs. That's a thing. I preferred the earlier, or the ones I was in before, but hey. At least it's only like, oh! there's our,
Seems like
you
there
know.
are an awful lot of shadows here. Don't let them get the jump on you.
Get the jump on them.
Alright, the first move is on! Nice job, Panther! You took them all out!
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Shadow, what do you want to do, Joker?
Tackle it with your car. Ooh, I don't think I have justice.
Try not to fall for me.
Let's go, Captain!
Let's go! Another baton pass! Looking cool, Joker!
Give me your power.
Look at it clumping around. Better not make any wisecracks with this one.
This too is fate. Why?
Got him.
I am thou. Thou art I.
I needed Archangel. I have Angel, and you could actually evolve Angel into Archangel, but I didn't. Oops. Let's see. Do I have 2 moons? No. That's a Lover, Temperance, Fool, Justice. Let's get rid of the Hermit.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Okay.
Good fusion material again. Get out of my way. I was actually after the door.
Alright, the first move is on! What did you think?
Well, they just went away.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not surprised considering how weak they are.
That was a little too easy.
They're Kamoshida Palace people that I'm fighting at the moment. Out of my way.
There's a treasure chest.
Oh, really? You're gonna go after me despite being Kamoshida level?
This'll be a cinch!
In thy name.
Yeah! Victory!
Yeah, you were really threatening there until you got zapped by the lowest electric spell. I mean, that's kind of the enjoyment of an RPG where you can just be like, oh, you're a high-level enemy, huh? Not anymore, you're kind of a beaten enemy.
Joker!
Hey, Sudi stuff. Nice.
I want a new model gun. They just get me all fired up.
A new toy is all it takes to reach the hearts of men.
Hey, welcome back.
Mister.
Let's use some of our stuff. One of those. There, we're done. Now we can leave. Back down to the rest area. Or the end, actually. Which then I can use to bump back up to the top. Boop. All the way back up. And we're done here.
Oh, changed your mind?
This is from that journalist.
Better go.
Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku. Let me see. I guess to put it simply, it's a nightlife district for adults. You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Headed to Shinjuku.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
Yeah, I do like Lala. She's a good character. We'll see if things change enough to make,
You're in
you know.
your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
You stand out.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
Not really, no.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
Yeah, I can worst the cat into the mafia too.
Hey.
Oops. The JL line, huh? This is the JL line.
Oh.
Well, you know, this area is where the JL line is. There we go.
Hey.
What? The mafia is the mafia? Whoa. Talk about a mind bender there.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
You mocking me? Hey.
Well, it's a good way to try to find information.
You have a moment? Are you a student?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh, yeah. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers.
Shoot. Let's run. How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
That's why you don't wear the uniform. Whatever.
Excuse me.
Another detour.
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
Oh boy.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyway.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
Oh boy. Well, new social link there. There's the Crossroads bar.
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Yep. Chia.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
We? More like you.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in?
Well.
Fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome.
Hello, Lala.
How old are you, boy?
Sorry,
worry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Lala Escargot.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Well, I could have used a soda.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
Maybe some Powerade, something, you know. Tea, coffee.
Surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know? Oh. Why that? Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it.
There's a lot of kids that attend Shujin.
Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill.
Don't throw Mishima under the bus.
We do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
Don't throw Mishima under the bus. No, I don't have a choice.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
I'm sorry, Mishima.
My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but... Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for. Yes! You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water. Yes! So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's see where we go this time. Preferably without getting accosted by everyone and their brother.
Hey!
Of course I didn't.
For real?
Hey!
Keep it down, Ryuji. Stop screaming.
Alright!
Wait!
Dude!
Uh-oh. Totally not poisoned water. Yep, never drink out of that one. Oh, no.
Whoa! Hey!
Oh, no. Come on, help him out. He's still your teammate.
Wanna head back?
Oh, boy. That was rough.
We're pretty much already in Kanashiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
If you exclude the trauma that poor Ryuji's going through. Or, you know, had to avoid anyway. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, come on! Be honest with her, or with Mishima. Oh. I feel bad. I honestly feel bad there. Yeah, they're all... Wow, I unintentionally ended up getting everyone hooked on this, like, conspiracy thing. What even? Let's work on our charm.
Make sure you close up.
What a lame book to read, though. The ABCs of picking up ladies? Really? What a lame book. Oh well.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
Oh, brother.
All we need now are the two other keywords.
We're turning this into the conspiracy channel.
There it is.
The conspiracy theory channel.
We don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gotta be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found.
He likes money, so what about a money bath?
No candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
If a character in the background has eyes, apprehend them. Got it.
I see.
Candidates found.
You said money,
That's
so...
He thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic.
Now then, what location would Kanashiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Results found.
Wait a second.
Whoops!
I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kanashiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
That's messed up.
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
Wow, that's depressing.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
You called yourself trash. That's really quite depressing, Ryuji.
What are those?
Walking ATMs. Wow.
That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
That's a pretty big distortion.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
Focus.
Hey!
Ow.
Come on, man.
He's too terrified. Oh, they won't let you go down to that way. Okay, fair enough. Wow, this entire district is nothing more than money machines to him.
No.
He's ruined and destroyed them. And he's ruined and destroyed them.
Damn it.
Joker. Joker.
I can see it.
Wait.
Hey. What do you mean?
Fallen, huh? Oh, that poor guy.
Hey. No.
That's pretty high up.
Is that it?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there?
No, just a car.
You're useless!
Oh, come on!
Shut it! I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
Alright, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
Run? I don't really see a need to run. Just walk. You're not that high on surprise, you know?
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
Yeah, no kidding.
She... Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow. Well then.
Well, we can check out the shopping channel. And once again, they took away my chance to do the thing. Blinding alarm clock, face beautifier. Oh, yeah, we're taking the revival set.
Hey, hey!
Absolutely the revival set.
Well then. Hey!
And work on our charm.
Close up.
Since we're exhausted, apparently. For walking into Shibuya and seeing it for like 10 seconds. What a smug writer. What a jerk.
Oh. I've been thinking lately about those phantom thieves, I mean. Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
Makoto.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
Ooh, that's cold.
It's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts.
Sigh.
Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation?
Oh no.
Right now, you're useless to me.
Whoa!
All you do is eat away at my life.
She's falling apart.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired.
Sigh.
I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
Sigh. No. And no one ate dinner that night.
I just remembered. Give me an answer.
Hey, wait! Hey, this doesn't look good! Okay, I'm finished.
This is it.
Correct.
No way.
Thanks! Nice go!
Hey! That boosted our support with her a little bit and gave us some charm, I think? Yeah, charm. Elephant? What? Oh! Okay, that explains why it was quiet. That's okay, though.
We ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kanashiro.
What do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us?
No,
You may
it's
be the
okay.
student council president, but when it comes to what we
Oh,
do,
no!
you're
No, no, no! On!
Useless?
Right now, you're useless to me.
Including me. Apparently I'm, you know... Poor Sai.
To be
Makoto, though. Ow.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want...
Wow, that's mean. On, come on. She's
So
already
you wish
under
to
a
get
lot
in
of
contact with
pressure.
That is
Have
what
you-
you were just discussing, weren't you?
Oh,
It seemed
come
you
on.
just needed to find out where he is.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly. So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Right now, you're useless to me.
I'm not gonna be mean to her, though.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kanashiro.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
That's not good.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kanashiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
Ugh, what is up with her?
There are way
Uh-oh.
too many people here.
Hello? It's me. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Oh no.
Huh?
Makoto, you're being reckless.
Do you guys know Kaneshiro?
What?
You mad lady!
What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kaneshiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
You think?
What are you getting at?
He's blackmailing the students at Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You got a death wish or something?
Oh no, Makoto, you mad lad.
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
He said get the fuck in!
Rude.
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Is she still on?
Contact Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Uh-oh.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here.
We gotta go after them.
Ryuji, get a taxi. Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills will come in handy.
Ah, shit, he ignored me! Damn it, I said stop!
Ryuji!
Well, we're in the taxi.
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you?
One scumbag.
So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
Who the fuck are you? Nijima-san.
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits.
Holy moly!
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
For reals?
Better thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress?
Ugh.
It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist, so good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Ooh, yep. And blackmail.
Oh, damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs, too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less. Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies.
What a scumbag.
Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Well, we have a heavy burden over our heads at the moment.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke.
I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Makoto.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and She's a much more remarkable person than me.
Makoto.
A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child. So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
Yep.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something.
Like what?
People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank?
Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all. She may be our key in. Hear me out, you guys.
Our key in?
A cat? Are you all okay?
Makoto's just like, are you drunk?
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
It's dangerous,
Whoa,
though.
I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
We're going in.
A canine?
It's Fox.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
A monster cat?
Every time.
I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air. This is
boy.
reality? My goodness.
Poor Makoto.
I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
Whoa!
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
She's a smart
Is
cookie.
she more amazing than you?
We're about the same.
Morgana.
Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kaneshiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kaneshiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
It came to us.
It's just as I calculated.
Nice. Now, all we need to do is get a permanent line set up.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kanashiro's source of revenue, after all.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kind of nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
Not against
That
shadows.
defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys.
You already are. You got us in.
Come on, let's go.
Makoto! Well, we're gonna save here, actually, and I'm gonna get some lunch because it's noontime and I am quite hungry. But I will be back after I get something to eat and all that fun stuff, and we're at like 24 hours, so wow. Yeah, exactly. Gotta get the lunch. Anyway, see you when I'm back, which won't take too long, hopefully. Kinda depends on delivery speed, because I don't think I have time to cook if I want to keep streaming. Anyway, talk to you when that's here. I mean, once I've eaten, anyway. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Bye.